adding weapons from other games to Rivals, but the reason is actually pretty sad. You see, my friends stopped playing with me because they're too busy playing other games, and I miss playing with them. So to try and get them back on Rivals, I'm bringing their favorite weapons from different games to Rivals. And at the end of the video, I'll be asking Nazni if he could add the weapons to the game so my friends can start playing again. Starting with my first friend Mango Pool's loadout, and I just got him to send me his favorite weapons from other games so I could create the custom skins off of those weapons. Okay, so one of his favorite weapons is TNT. Okay, I'm thinking we could create this into an RPG since they're both explosive. Alright, now I'm gonna send this over to ChatGPT and hopefully they cook up. Ooh, okay, this is sick, bro. And that's the first weapon of Mango Pool's loadout. And now his second favorite weapon is a netherite sword. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty difficult to make into Rivals. Okay, and now we just have to find a Rivals melee that goes with the netherite sword. Okay, maybe the trowel. I don't think that'll work that good. Wait, maybe the knife, because I don't know, the sword and the knife look pretty similar. But now let's put this into ChatGPT and let's see how this turns out. Okay, the image just loaded and this is not exactly what I wanted, but I mean, it does look pretty good. So I'm gonna add that to Mango Pool's loadout. But now we just need to add 2 more weapons. And wait, I just got a text message from Nazni, and he said hurry up because in 1 hour I'll be working on a update and I'll be too busy to look at the weapons. Dude, okay, no, this is bad, dude, we gotta speed run this. Okay, the next weapon that Mango Pool sent me is golden apples. Okay, I actually have an idea for this. Okay, so since the golden apple gives you health, I was thinking maybe we could add it to the medkit. Yeah, since the medkit and the golden apple gives you health, so I mean, you can combine that and it'll work. All right, but now let's run it to ChatGPT and let's see how it turns out. And it just loaded and look at this, bro. This looks insane. Bro, I think this might be the best so far. Now let's add that to Mango Pool's loadout. Mango Pool's last favorite weapon is the bow. And yeah, I do not know how I'm gonna turn this into a secondary, but we have to figure this out. Now the weapon I think will look the best with the bow, probably the exogun. Now hear me out, I really do think this is gonna look very good, but hopefully it does, because if it doesn't, that is a huge time waste. And it just loaded, and wait, this is not that bad. Now let's add this to Mango Pool's loadout, and wait, now Mango Pool's loadout is fully completed, and I'm gonna send it over to him. And while we wait for a response, I'll be starting on the next YouTuber, which is K. And K's favorite game is Fortnite, and K's first favorite weapon is the OG shotgun. And this is pretty easy because it's so similar to the regular shotgun in Rivals. So I'm just gonna put this through ChatGPT and let's see how it turns out. And wait, hold on, this is actually really good, dude. This is insane, bro. ChatGPT definitely cooked up on this. Let's now add it to K's loadout and let's move on to the next weapon, which is the shockwave hammer. Now I do not know what to do with this, but I'm just gonna go inside of Rivals and hopefully we can find a weapon in there. Okay, the chainsaw is not really good. Wait, how did I not think of this? The mouth, it's literally perfect. The shockwave hammer literally hits you up in the sky and the mouth does. Bro, this is perfect. All right, it's loading right now. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, wait, it looks super good. I really do love the VFX on it. It genuinely looks insane. And wait, I just got a Discord message. And wait, it's from Mango Pool. He replied to me. All right, let's see what he said. And he said, dude, that is amazing. Thank you so much. I just might return to Rivals if this gets added. Now, at the end of the video, we just have to convince Nazni to add it to the game. And yeah, we had to get it done in 1 hour, but now we only have 40 minutes left. And I don't have a watch on my wrist, but I know that's not a lot of time. And K's next favorite weapon is the SMG. And yeah, I do not know how I'm gonna put this into a regular Rivals weapon, but we have to figure this out. I'm gonna do the Uzi. Dude. I don't have that much faith in it, but hopefully it turns out good. Okay, it's been quite a while since it's been loading, and yo, dude, wait, this looks insane. And dude, I like how it's very small to where you can just tell it is a secondary. Now, I do not know why they added this missile, but I'm gonna let it slide. But now let's add that to K's loadout, and now let's move on to the last weapon. And the last weapon that K sent me is the stink grenade. Yeah, I do not know what weapon I could change this into, but we have to figure this out. Ooh, wait, maybe we could do the satchela, because when you explode it, it does like an explosion. We could probably find a better one. Ooh, wait, we could do the grenade. I have a genius idea. The Molotov. This is so genius. Okay, it just loaded. Come on, look pretty good at least. Oh my gosh. Wait, I love this so much. Dude, this looks insanely good. But we gotta lock in because we only have 20 minutes left. And we have 2 more of my friends that I want to make custom weapons for them. And yeah, if we do not hurry this up, then the custom weapons will not be added. And dude, I want my friends to play with me on Rivals, so we gotta lock in. All right, I just sent over the loadout to K, but since we don't have that much time, I'm not gonna wait for a response, but I'm gonna move on to my next friend, which is Rusty. Yeah, his favorite game is 99 Nights in the Forest. You guys do not know how difficult that's gonna be, bro. Okay, and his favorite weapon is the rifle. Okay, that's actually not that bad. I could definitely work with this, but I just have to figure out a weapon that I can transfer into. And I think I'm gonna do the sniper. I think this is super genius, and trust me, this is gonna look amazing. Trust me. All right, it is currently showing. Why is there nothing here? Wait, oh, wait, this looks really good. See, trust me, guys, and I will cook up, dude. And the next weapon is the axe. I actually do not have any idea what I could do for this. All right, let's hurry up, go to Rivals, and let's see what we could do. Okay, so I'm guessing this is gonna be a melee. Ooh, we could do the battle axe, but I don't think that's gonna look good, bro. Okay, I'm gonna do the katana because this is the only weapon I could think of. All right, now let's send this to ChatGPT, and hopefully ChatGPT does good. Okay, ChatGPT just got done, and it's not looking as good as I thought it was, but it's still good. So now let's add it to Rusty's loadout, and his next favorite weapon is the revolver. Dude, this is so easy, bro. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, I do not even think I have to give ChatGPT a prompt, but I'm just gonna do it just in case, so then we do not waste that much time. But if you guys were wondering, we only have 15 minutes left. Yeah, so we can't waste any time. And of course, I'm gonna be choosing the revolver from Rivals. Ooh, oh my gosh. This is so clean. Now, it might not look the best, but it looks so much like both of them. Yeah, it's basically them combined. Exactly. Now, let's add this to Rusty's loadout. And our last weapon is the flute. Thought this was gonna be easy, but this is pretty difficult. I do not know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's try and look. Right now, we're looking for a utility. It could be a subspace mine. Nah. That would be terrible, dude. I just have an amazing idea. I'm gonna do the war horn. Hopefully, this looks good. If it doesn't, then I sold the bag. All right, let's see what ChatGPT did, and it didn't even do anything. Bro, are we serious? All right, I'm gonna tell ChatGPT to do this again, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of revisions. Okay, wait, I actually see it. This does not look bad at all. All right, I will take it, and this is perfect timing because we just finished Rusty's entire loadout, and we're moving on to my last friend, which is Glowy, but we only have 10 minutes remaining. Yeah, this is gonna be insanely stressful. And his favorite game is Brookhaven. I do not know why this is his favorite game, but let's check out the weapons that he sent me. And his favorite weapon is this weapon right here. This weapon does not look like any Rivals weapon. But let me stop yapping and let me hurry up and find a solution. But our best bet is probably the burst rifle. Yeah, this isn't looking too similar. But let's just send it off to ChatGPT and let's see what it cooks up. And hey, this actually looks really good. It looks very identical to the burst rifle with all the colors. So let's add this to Glowy's loadout. And now let's move on to the next one, which is the taser. Dude, I don't even know what weapon is similar to the taser. Okay, this is probably a bad idea, but our best bet is the handgun. Dude, if this looks terrible, then I don't even know what other weapon to use, and Nozni might not be putting the weapons into the game. Okay, it just loaded. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Oh my god, dude, this looks insane. Let's add it to Glowy's loadout. Now let's move on to the next weapon. And Glowy's favorite weapon is this sword. I do not know what it's called, but I think we can make this work. Now, hear me out. This is a very good idea. Okay, there we go. Let's see what ChatGPT does. Bro, I need this ChatGPT. Come on, bro. We only have 3 minutes left. So hopefully we can get this done in time, and maybe Nozni would add this into the game. Okay, this is not that bad. I can definitely see the difference. Let's add it to Glowy's loadout, and now we just need to do one more weapon. And Glowy's next favorite weapon is TNT. Yeah, it's the Brookhaven TNT, and I have a great idea for it. Dude, the Satulas is gonna be amazing for this. And remember, I only have 1 minute remaining, so hopefully ChatGPT gets it correct right here, or else I'm cooked. Wait, this is actually pretty good. Okay, it looks very identical to the original one, but I can definitely see the changes, like the warning signs on the Satula. But now let's add it to Glowy's loadout, and let's send it off to him. And now let's also send all the loadouts to Nozni. Hopefully he likes them. Anyway, Glowy just sent me a message. He said this is insane, but it'll be even more cool if it was in the game. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Dude, I hope Nozni adds all the custom weapons into the game. But now I'm gonna wait for his response. Okay, it's been a couple of minutes and Nozni just sent me a message. He said only if you make me my own custom weapons, then I will add them into the game. Dude, are you serious, bro? Alright, like and subscribe and I'll make another video creating Nozni's custom weapons.